we ready here, guys?
2 minutes.
Okay. Larry, you wanted to hit more balls.
Mic check 1 2. Hi guys, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. It's Monday Night Gold Division playoff final between Steve Lipsky and Larry Moy. Should be a good match. They both had great seasons. Mic check 1 2. Hi guys, can you hear me? Playing good. So Steve Lipsky is racing to 150 and Larry Moy is racing to 100 points. Looks like Steve has won the lag and is opting for Larry to break. So Steve Lipsky is racing to 150. a five ball that you almost like getting froggy right away and play it. But I like him to play it, and his chances are pretty good of being on the rail and hit the first shot of the game. It's a testy shot right out the gate.
He gets the 5 position.
He's got to make the 5 first. Let's see what happens. He chipped it. What a nice shot. Right away. He got the wrong angle on 15. He's going to play the ball into the 8 ball, 8-10. Okay, I was wrong. 11 ball. Nice. Yeah. Nice angle right away on the break ball. Nice start right away.
And he gets to solve his life.
Exactly. Break ball being the 14 ball, 8 ball, like the 10 ball, 10 to the 14. He's going to work on the balls down table, like the 2 to 6 to 9, and work his way back up. Your predictions? I like the one ball last, the 10 to the 14 for break ball. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, Monday Night Gold Division Finals in the Straight League, which Pascal will be playing an 8:30 round next season. I will be playing it too as well. I'll be looking for an undefeated season next season. You're proud of that. Only you and Carlos. 12-2 record. But you guys played good to beat me, so. That was interesting. Okay.
You think he's going to be neutral in the 7 and I'll drop that anyway?
He's going to. I think he's leaving it. Yeah, he can probably win the 8, the 3, the 7, or 4, leaving the 9 to the 10 to the 14. So I'm like, yeah, 8, 3 or 7, 4, 9, 10, 14. Interesting. That was a good first rack. Very confident run, nice pace.
So Steve Lipsky is perfect so far. So he has an offensive play index of 1.0, perfect.
Very nice. He's on a run. Let's see how far he can run into this set.
shut down the other line.
Not too many problems this rack I see. I see only the 10-2, 5-14. I'd like I'd like to see a high run here. That'd be great. What do you think, Pascal?
I know there's like a line of balls, like 8 and 2, 5, 11. That's kind of problematic. 9 moves at 10. A little more hair to breathe. Okay, that was the last problem, right? The 11 in the win the of the 5.
Certainly gets balls out of the way fairly quickly in the rack, which is a good thing.
He has decided to take the 9 now. And the rest is fairly easy.
What do you like? The break ball, the 5 ball? 10 to the 5?
What is he going to do now? 7-12?
7, 12, 6. Oh, geez, he's taking the 10 out right now. Interesting. Certainly interesting patterns. Um,
Well, he chose wrong. Like he's a little bit
no,
out of position.
I think he that wasn't too bad, but
The 2 doesn't go.
the 2 goes. He's gonna play the 2. He's gonna play the 12, the 6 to 7, the 8 in the side for the 5 break ball. That's my prediction. You see it? Now he plays the 12, then he plays the 6, then he plays the 7, gets shaped for the 8 in the side, runs up the 8 in the side for the cue ball to play, get a nice angle on the 5 for the break ball. There you go.
Okay.
I'm reading his pattern right.
I thought the 2 didn't go. That's
Okay, I was okay. He played the 8 different. He's still good. 8 to the 7, angle on the 5. Certainly is. Interesting. Interesting.
so he's taking the 7 because it's higher in the rack.
Higher in the rack. Definitely threw me off, but he knows what he's doing for sure. Nice angle on the 7,
Yes, he
back cut
does.
into the stack. He's on a 30 ball run, 28 ball run off Larry's break. Looking good. Nice
Yes.
smooth pace.
Yeah, 16 seconds shot time average. It's pretty fast.
How do you guys like the stats board there? Feel free to comment. You know, thanks to Pascal Dufresne putting this all together. It's awesome.
saw the spin he put, there's no chance of scratching. But now he gets unlucky.
Yeah, he does have a cut on the one. He's just got to cinch it in.
I think he's gonna bank it.
No, it's a cut shot. A shot. Again, no real problem balls in the entire rack. That was a good break. All you gotta do is figure out his pattern.
Two four is the only problem.
Yeah. I think 4 passes once he clears the 5-9. He can get the 4 out, leaving the 2 ball or the 12 ball as a break ball.
I think he's gonna make the 2 in the opposite side, right?
He's gonna clear the 5-9 and get the 4 out of the way.
But 4 is a break ball, man.
4 or the 12. 12's in a good spot for a break ball as well.
Yeah, he's gonna try to land for the 5 or the 9.
Bump into the 5-9, just like that. Now he can play the 4 ball and get the 4 ball out of the way.
Do you think this is what he wanted to do, or he was trying
That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to bump into 5-9. He landed perfect to get the 4 out of the way.
Okay, give us the pattern now, Sean.
All right, let's work it out. All right. Doesn't look like the 5-9 the 9 passes the 5 on the side. He might want to play the 10 ball and try to get the 5-9 next somehow.
That's not easy, right?
I know that's not easy because the 10 is in the wrong angle, so he's gonna probably play the 15, draw back for the 9 in the corner. Okay, so maybe the 9 does pass. I can't tell from this angle, but
Yeah, if it goes, I mean, that was the obvious pattern.
yeah,
He
9.
didn't think it was going.
Yeah. Okay, so he's an off angle here on the 12, the 5, and the 10.
Does he bet?
He doesn't want to move the 2. Actually, he can take the 2 because the 12 also sits in a good position for a break ball. Multiple options and break balls. It's always good towards the end of the rack, right, Pascal?
Yes. But in my case, I'm happy if I get any break ball.
It's looking good, looking good. 10 drop back for the 12. Leave a nice angle. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We got Steve Lipsky on how many balls is he right now?
42.
On a 42 ball run off the break, looking good. That already pretty much takes away Larry's handicap, which kind of hurts Larry. But I guess that's what happens when you make a bad break, right?
Yeah. He's got 42 and 41 shots. Made
There
two balls
you
with
go.
one shot.
Check the stats, guys. Let us know how you like them.
And to get a shot, he gets a combo. Oh no, the two on the side. He's good. He's good.
Another nice break, no problem balls. Just got to figure out the patterns and continue the run. I'm liking this performance. This is a definite Monday Night Gold performance.
Doesn't feel too good for Larry though.
No, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I wouldn't count him off too soon because he definitely plays, he grinds, he takes his time, he's a smart player. I like his style of play as well. So just right now, Steve is making everything look pretty easy, which, in my opinion, this is the way 14-1 should be played.
He got like such good spreads. Each of the four racks.
Yeah. He definitely came ready to play tonight, that's for sure.
So little difficulty, 3-6-7, but it's not a big deal.
He can play into the balls there. He's going to play into them now at the 8.
He's gonna move one of them.
Yep. He's going to probably draw into the 6. I like drawing into the 6. Get the 6 out of there.
He decided to push the 7.
Okay. So we need. Looks like the 15 ball doesn't look too much like a good. It looks like a good break ball from here. Also the 14-7 too as well. But she's gonna take those out.
Okay, he's gonna take the 14. There's a reason for it.
He wants to get the 3-6 out right away. The 14 has the angle to go to the 3-6. But he wants to make sure to get the right angle on the 3 to not have to bump into the 6 or the 4.
So first time he takes more than 45 seconds to shoot.
This is he's playing for the 3 ball.
But now he's gonna
now
violate
he's-
the
yeah,
cardinal
yeah,
rule,
yeah.
not run into anything.
Yes. Like that. And he's okay. He's still got the 6.
What's the break ball now? 7?
Looks like 7, 10, 13, or actually 13, 10, 13, 7. That's what I'm predicting in the end, the last 3 balls.
Isn't the 7 a little high?
It is actually a little high, but at this, it was an option that he took. Definitely got that smooth touch with that English. I still have yet to develop that for my stroke.
So 10 has to be the key ball.
Key ball, 10 to the 7, yes.
And he needs a very good angle on the 7 because I don't think he can hit it hard. He needs like to catch up a little with the top of the rack.
10, 13, 7.
Yeah, but he has to be very precise on the 13. It's a question of inches now, right?
Yeah, he's playing very confident.
Wow, I would bet that he's 50-50 to get a good landing on this, in my opinion.
He should be fine. That's not too much angle. He just got to kill the ball a little bit. There he goes. He's got a nice steep angle for the 7.
So Steve still has a perfect offensive play index of 1.0.
Nice. This is playing straight pool, folks. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, what's the run? 56.
On a 56 ball run, looking good.
And 17 seconds shot time.
Average 17 seconds per shot.
Really amazing.
That's a smooth pace, actually.
Yeah,
That's a smooth, confident pace.
yes. I think it's the lowest I've seen, like other than you, Sean. You were at 15 one time.
I was averaging 15 seconds. That's
Yes,
pretty good.
you averaged 15 seconds one of the matches.
I'll take it. I think the problem, well, not the problem with the game. I think it's my style of play. I try to play fast and loose.
You're a momentum player, right?
Momentum player, yes. Nice shot. Okay, so now we've got some problems here, but let's see how he works it out.
At least there's a little bit of work, right? There's
Yeah.
one or two occasions to get something wrong, to run into trouble. So how is he going to break here?
All right. He's gonna play a nice steep cut on the 11 into the bottom of the stack, having the 5 ball as an insurance ball. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see
All
it
right,
now.
good.
I didn't see it 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. He played that right away.
Right away, right? There was no reason.
That's good. That's good. I think the outlay of the table is different from here, so I'm seeing shots different. But
So more and more I realize it's better not to take all the balls at the bottom of the table close to the rail, not take them all like at the beginning because they're very useful later. I don't know if you agree with that. I mean, that's
actually, I mean, this is a different style of play that I've seen, but I think I'm starting to agree with you as well because you have so much you can do down there and not get into trouble with
yeah,
with continuing a run.
yeah. I mean, those balls down the table, they're useful to recover sometimes. If you do them all at the beginning, I mean, you only have like balls in the middle, and it's
Yeah. Then you find yourself trying to smash into the pack because you're at a distance. I get what you're saying, Pascal. You're gonna teach me how to play this game soon enough.
maybe one day.
Sure. We're allowing to play both days. So just let John know if you're gonna play Saturday as well. All right. Okay.
Okay, a little bit of congestion. 14.95 and 13.4. It's gonna take out the 14.
But this is what we've seen in the last tracks, and he's worked them out all so well. So I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing, what he's thinking, and I'm kind of learning here too. So
So taking the 13 will solve all the problems, but probably it's his break ball, right?
or the 4.
I think the 4's a little low. Like he doesn't like it. Like, if you judge by what he did before,
What he's been doing, yeah. So far, so good. I mean, I'm enjoying this run, this pace. Very controlled, relaxed pace.
so is he going to take the 13 now?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. 10 ball being the key ball to the 4 ball.
I think he's hesitating between the 4 and the 13.
He's got to play the 13. Four ball's still in a good position for a break ball. A great position.
So what is he doing now? 8 or 10?
I believe the 10 passes the 4. He's going to, okay. He's going to 8, 8, 10, 8. He gets nice angles. Nice short angles.
Just put that cue ball on the nickel.
Yeah, like.
Actually, he's a little off. He has a little.
No, but he has angles he can work with. He doesn't have to muscle the cue ball that much. Oh no. All right, so that was a run of
69.
a run of 69 and an unfortunate miscue. That ends the 69 ball run. That was a very nice run. Um, I would have liked to seen the run continue, but this gives Larry a chance to see how he can return.
So Steve made half the balls he needed in
one inning. Yes, exactly. Let's see how Larry returns with performance. All right. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Steve Lipsky, Larry Moy, Pascal Dufresne working the scoreboard, the live scoreboard. I'm doing my best at commentating this match with Pascal, so I hope you're enjoying this match. Thanks, guys.
All right. So Larry got the break shot, but now he only has difficult balls. And he knows if he misses, might be a while before he comes back. So high pressure shot here. Okay. I didn't see the 7 was going. Has to take the 11 here. Has to take the 11. Well, too bad for Larry. He's been sitting for so long. I mean, it's understandable. Now Steve doesn't have much to break the stack. He would have to land perfect for the 5, and it's very difficult. The 5 or the 9. Looks like he got straight on the 9, so he's got one more chances to get himself set up to break the pack. He's gonna go one rail. Okay, he tried to come back to have an angle on the 9, but it looks like he's almost completely straight, or maybe he can power shot it, power through. played safe. Now Larry, yeah, another pressure shot for Larry. He has to pretty much like keep the stack intact. Everything depends on if Steve can see the 12 here. If Steve cannot do the 12, like looks like Larry played a good shot. So he's aiming for it. Okay, looks like it goes. And there you go. Steve is back in control. Has to land on the 2 or the 5 here. Shouldn't be a problem. And Steve somehow misses. Yeah, he missed the 3, Sean. You were looking away. Okay, so Larry has the choice of doing the 5 that doesn't lead too much or break now. Looks like he's taking the 5. Easy.
Yeah, 5 ball.
Yeah, it wasn't leading too much. I think he should have taken the 2 and break right away.
He's got the 15. He can just draw into the balls there and manufacture a break ball
Oh,
pattern.
I don't have a good angle.
He's got a good angle. He's just got to draw into the balls. Like that.
Yeah. Okay, so
6 ball, 10 ball. He's got to get the 13-4 out of there right away. Try to get on the 4, 13 next. Still looking good. 1 ball, 4, 13 next. What do you think? He leaves out 3 for the key ball, try to play 2 rails into the 2.
I'm not sure what he was doing. So he's gonna have to do the 3 at some point, like now, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, if he feels confident, he can play the 3 cue ball 2 rails into the 2 ball for the 2 as a break.
So the 3 is the key ball now.
Unless he wants to go up and down. Shoot the 13 to the 3, then back down to the 10, which... Yeah, he's definitely leaving the 3 balls a key ball next, so... That's a bit steep. All he's got to
Yeah.
do is cut it center ball, maybe a tip of right English.
So you go one rail or you come back straight
No,
here?
he's going one rail back up towards the two.
So straight. He doesn't go like.
Spin it in. I don't think he wants to spin it in. Oh, that's what I don't like about that shot. It was too steep of an angle.
I think Steve could have done better here, right? I mean,
I think
it's totally missable. I don't care. Like,
this is a long straight. I mean, long off angle too. This is a missable shot. All you got to do is focus on making the ball. Don't worry about anything else. Treat this as a 9-ball shot, as if it were the 9-ball.
so watch out because this is totally missable. Even if you're Steve Lipsky, it's missable.
He fired it in. What a shot.
Not this time though.
I don't think he has a shot really. He has a shot at back cut on the 10. He's got the back cut on the 13. These are both tough shots, so he's got to be careful.
He has to do the 10 and then land on the for the 13.
9-ball. 9-ball. If you're playing the 10, you want to land it in the 9. You're probably going to bump into the 13.
Really?
Yeah, with the 10, the cue ball.
The corridor is pretty narrow here to land good on the 9, no?
I'm just thinking of the natural path off the 10. Maybe he plays the 13 here. I don't see what else he
I
can
think
be
so.
seeing.
I think he has to land for the 13 and reevaluate after that.
What is he seeing? The 4-ball goes?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it from here. Yeah, I don't like that shot at all.
He was making a
Oh,
combo.
it went.
Oh my God, this is rare. This is a fluke.
Rare.
A fluke in straight pool. It's extremely rare.
Extremely rare. We seen it here, right? That was something else. I can't believe I just saw that.
It's amazing. And when you think that Larry could be sitting for 50 balls now, you know, it hurts.
Wow.
That one really, really hurts.
Things happen, as they always do.
So for those who don't understand what happened, Steve was trying to make the 4 in the corner.
Full
He missed.
clean. He missed it bad.
And
It
the
went off
4
of the ball
somehow
and like
came.
banked back over.
Yeah. The 4 somehow came back. I don't know why it came back. I mean,
It's a fun thing to witness. That's definitely happened to me a couple times. I personally, I know and understand the pain, but there's nothing you can do.
it happened in the semi-final of the World 14.1 this year. Yeah, Corteza, like he got close to the end. He got a fluke like that.
Oh wow. Happens with the best of us.
How many times you won the league, Sean, in the past? This league?
I've won this league combined. I think around 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
This is the one thing I want to win the most. You know, among the things that I can
But you
win.
have won it. You have.
Yeah, but I still want to win it again.
Oh
you know?
yeah, of course.
So winning the team league is fun, but it's like a team thing, you know. And tournaments are cool, but this is like street pool, and there's so many good players in this league.
Nice. Nice. He made sure not to move that ball too much. It's a break ball.
But how does he get to the 1 ball now? what's the plan here to get to the one?
Yes,
There
sir,
you go.
right away. What's the next shot? 15? 15.
13 in the side, maybe. Too steep. Huh?
There's so many different ways you can play this out here. These notice all three of these last balls, they're all break balls. How strong is that?
Yeah.
Have your choice.
Yeah.
That's I just I love seeing that. I just I'm gonna be shooting for that in our games now, Pascal. I'm gonna leave 3 break balls choices. All right.
So Steve's just apologized again.
Yeah, for that fluke. Which I'm gonna go back and later and look at that fluke. I'm gonna put on replay. We should have a replay. Do we have a replay? Are we
No.
working on that?
We're not at this level of technology, but I'm working on it, John.
Okay.
We can do it with that software.
That would be cool. That
I
would
just
be
have
cool.
to just have to figure it out.
But Pascal's done a great job with working the live scoreboard and the stats and all, crunching the numbers. I enjoy it. So as we're gonna be streaming a lot of matches throughout the season, and I'm definitely gonna be looking to improving my numbers.
So Steve still has a average shot time below 20 seconds. Means like he's not nervous at all, right? He's just shooting his game.
Notice after that fluke, his demeanor lightened up a little bit. Like he got loose, and he just like, okay, he got lucky, and now he just gets up and just shoots.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's what's got to happen sometimes.
And he looks like he's unaffected by his misses, right? He
Yeah.
missed 2 shots he shouldn't miss.
One was a miscue, and one was a
The three of the
Okay,
table.
3
You missed.
and-
You
okay.
didn't see that one, but it
Okay.
was bad.
okay. So he's back on track here. Really back on track.
How is he attacking the stack here? What's his best path to give a stab at the stack?
It gets more difficult once you start playing shots away from the stack. And you really need one shot to reopen it up.
Do you think the 5 goes in the corner?
The 5 looks like it does pass the 1.
In the corner?
Maybe it looks like the 1 also passes as well. That could be another break ball into the stack. Yeah, it looks like it from here. He's probably gonna play the 1 here. The
Wow,
1.
that's very tight. If it goes, I don't think he has a full pocket.
No, it's fine. No, he's playing the 5 ball.
Okay, sorry folks, we don't have a camera above the table, like when it's snooker or something.
That would be nice to see an overhead view.
Yeah.
And every time I've ever been on stream or commentated, I've always thought to myself, and I always made that comment, I wish we had an overhead view of the table, then we can perfectly see what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Again,
We'll
any,
get there.
any sponsors out there looking to help sponsor our conquest and perfect streaming, private message myself or Pascal, and we'll work on it for future streaming.
Okay, Steve still has a little problem, no?
Yeah, the 10, 1, what is that, the pink
Okay.
12?
Okay, I think now the 10 goes in the opposite corner and the pink goes in the other corner. So I think he's fine. It's not really a trouble.
Haven't you noticed? This is something I noticed the entire match. He never has to shoot a long shot up table. He's always playing them close in the corner pockets.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm seeing.
The cue ball never travels a lot. It's always like, 3-4 feet maximum.
do you think of a drone, Pascal? A
drone.
drone that floats above.
In 50 years, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a couple of drones around the table to take all the shots. That's definitely the future. So now I'm surprised.
He's finally shooting a shot up table.
Yeah, but he had other option. I mean, why did he leave himself a long shot?
See, now this is tough because he still needs to break out the 10-1-12. Nice shot.
Okay, but now he's leaving this problem. I mean, there's very little time left, and he still has this problem.
Yeah, for sure.
So he has the wrong angle to create a break ball. So he's really running out of options here.
He might have to go into a option of safety play.
Okay, he tried to power through and he missed. I mean,
So now what do you do in Larry's position here? You try to play the 7-2 rails, get fancy, break out the 1-12-10.
I think there's a combo here. 112 is a combo. Did you share with your friends or the world?
Should be public.
The world.
Still have 14 viewers. That's strong.
So we're gonna get 1,000 total.
Nice shot. Nice shot. You think the 10 passes?
Yeah, it
10
does.
passes? You can
Yeah,
just tickle the 1-12.
I've recalibrated my high. I really think it goes.
98
Yeah, 98
to what 12?
98 Steve, 12 for Larry.
Yep, nice.
And Larry doesn't have a break ball here. I think he's gonna have to bang on the 12 and pray, right?
No, the one's in the rack.
They're both in the rack.
Nah, he's got to play the 1 and just bump into the 12 and hope for
Yeah.
something.
That's it. That's what I said. He has to pray, right?
Yeah.
Cannot control this.
Oh, look at this.
And the miracle happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a shot. And he gets applause for that. That's awesome. We do have some viewers watching with us. They know it's the finals. It's exciting. Steve had a 69 ball run out of the opening break. What ended that run was a miscue. Unfortunate miscue. I would like to see a hot. It would have been awesome to see him run out the entire set. But
Not for Larry. No.
just the miscue says otherwise. But yes, Larry's a nice guy. He's a great competitor. He plays smart, and he's a grinder. There's no give up in him. I've seen him play throughout the season, and I enjoy his style of play. And he has a break shot. He manufactured a break shot.
Yeah. I think that's what he was going for. I was too negative when I said he has to pray. I mean, he did it. I mean, that's what he wanted, and he got it.
Very nice shot. He's got 2 on the side. Choice 2 in the corner.
Yeah, pressure shot for Larry.
No, this is like a 85% shot for him.
The two in the side.
Two in the side, or even in the corner.
So I told you it was a pressure shot. He missed.
He missed it.
Yeah, he missed it.
Oh, he shot that kind of fast.
No, he took his time. It's just
Nah,
like
that shot he's supposed to make. I've seen him make tough shots throughout
Yeah.
the season.
that's what I said. Pressure shot, right? He knows that if he misses, he can sit for like half an hour.
I don't think that was pressure. It just to me, I don't think he took his time. From what I've seen throughout his tough matches in the playoffs.
And Steve is back in full control.
You know, the way Steve's playing tonight, he can definitely close it out from here.
Of course.
I mean, I think even at like myself and Steve's level, a 150-point game is a short race. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it is.
Depending on how, if we're both playing good, it could be over in 3 innings, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, we both definitely learned in the World Tournament of straight pool races to a 100-round robin. Those are short races.
It's back. It's back. It's back. It's back. Okay, sorry, folks. There was a little interruption. Okay, so he decided to break now, and he created a break shot, and looks like he's out.
I like playing the 4 here. Play the 4. He's got the 11 balls a break ball, the 6 balls a break ball.
So give us the exact pattern here.
Oh, jeez. 4, 11, 10, 7, 6. What do you think? 4, 11, 10, 7, 6. That's my pattern. That's what I see from here.
So 11 in the side or in the corner?
Okay, so he's going to go 6, 4. It's kind of funny. When I say something and I figure out a pattern, he does the exact opposite.
Maybe he hears you.
Yeah, he just wants to mess with me. Okay, I'll do it this way then. It's a little off angle here.
Yeah, I think he has a problem.
Yeah.
Very slow, maybe. He can stay. Yeah.
There you go. Now the question is, do you try to one rail this, or you go 1-2 back to the center's table?
I would go just one rail.
Yeah. Yep, like that. There you go. You're right. It looked like a steeper angle from here, but nevertheless, landed perfect.
Yeah. So if you look at the stat offensive play index, it's a measure of how well the player played. Steve is at 952, Larry's at 713, and you see the score, right? It's a reflection of that. I mean, Steve has been playing way better. It's like 713 is still a good score, but anything about 950 is close to perfection.
Nice opening, nice break shot here.
You should draw a little, right?
Yeah, punch draw. and that's what he did. Looks like he's gonna have the one ball. It's interesting how some racks just break wide open, and some racks just kind of a ball trickles out here and there.
Yeah. Maybe the rack was a little loose.
That could be the case.
The one ball went too far up the table. It means like there was something wrong with the racket. Wow. Nobody's perfect, right?
All right. So now you're Larry. What do you do? Take your time, get back in line, try to.
I know. Does he have to break with the 7 here?
It's a tight break. It'd be a tight cut, but he's got to play. He's got to play smarter. He's got to get shot for shot.
I think I would do the 1-4 and then break with the 15-1 rail.
He definitely has some options. That the 13 ball is a break ball towards. 7 ball's a tight one.
Yeah. I would take the 4 here and try to land to break with the 15, like one rail and then in the stack, you know?
Nice shot.
Nope. I didn't see that one. He has the 13. He's going to break now with the 13. Yeah, it looked much tighter, like from where I am. That's why I didn't see it.
8-12. Draw to the 5-6. Break that out. It's so important to have your insurance ball when I'm trying to break out the stack. It took me a while to learn that. It's kind of funny because I play a lot of rotation pool, and I always try to play it like I'm just breaking out, whether it's 9 ball or 10 ball, and I would end up sticking myself in the stack. I tend to learn the hard way sometimes, but I do get there.
So he's going to break the 6-5 plus.
He's just gonna want to tickle it. He doesn't want to move those balls too far because they'll become a break ball, either the 5
Yeah,
or the 6.
He's risking losing his break ball here.
No. He's just gotta just a soft draw on the 14. 5-6 tickles out a little bit.
Yeah, but
For break
he
ball.
could be pushing them both out of the way.
That's why you just gotta hit it soft. Just touch them.
Good job.
Okay, the 5 ball. 5 ball
Yeah,
stuck there, and
he did it well.
he's got his break ball.
Okay, what's the pattern here, Sean? I can never decide when I have many options. It's like I think.
Yeah, I'm still at that stage as well. All right, 9, 6.
You think so? The 9 now?
Yeah, 9.
But he has to be so precise now. I don't think that was the correct pattern.
Let's see. Let's see what he's thinking. Nice. Okay. We can work with this. This is actually good because now he's got to play the 3 or the 6CS choice, playing into the 10. 10 being the 10 to the key ball to the 5 ball.
So 6,
6
3.
and a quarter, 3 in the side, followed up 10, stop on the 10, 5-year break ball.
Okay.
There we go. I can already tell he got the wrong angle by his reaction.
Yeah. I think he has to take the 10 in the same side pocket now. Like a stun shot, like a stop
Stun
shot.
follow,
Yeah.
maybe. Let it drift down.
And make the 10 in the other pocket. The other side pocket.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he.
Okay, we're both wrong. He had the correct angle
So
to
now,
stay
now
in.
he's just got to play the 10 in the corner and let it drift back out the center of the table. He's sitting pretty. It's just a matter of speed now.
It looked like he had so much more angle.
I know, definitely. Or actually, he could just stun draw this like that, which I think that kind of leaves him a little too straight.
See, that's the problem here. Like the ball is easier to make, but he's gonna have to hit like so hard. I mean,
Yeah, gotta
and
watch your speed.
he's still not
Yeah.
going to get a very good spread, even if he hits like very
Yeah.
very hard. So that was like a mistake here. I think this qualifies as a mistake.
Nevertheless, he's still at the table. I think he has a slight angle on this break shot, and let's see what happens.
So if you look at the run so far, like Steve has 69, 26, and a 15, and Larry only has a 12. Like the current run is Larry's biggest run so far. Steve has a 69, a 26, and a 15.
He's looking at the rack now. He's got plenty of angle to make something happen.
He doesn't have plenty of angle.
This is plenty of angle to do something.
He's gonna have to slam. He's gonna have to slam it.
Which he didn't slam it hard enough, but I think he's fortunate. He landed with the 6. I think
the 6 on the side, yeah.
He should have just definitely power stroked that ball, that draw, try to get it out of there.
Yeah, but if you draw on that shot, you can end up the table, right? I mean,
there wasn't enough angle to where he would really literally end up above.
No.
He wanted a punch draw into the stack and then draw off of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where the cue ball just dies off the draw,
Yeah,
leaving it.
Not too much draw, right?
Yeah. But like a stun power draw.
And that's another pressure shot for Larry because he's close, it's at an angle, he's over the stack, it's very difficult.
This is a definite difficult shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. So now he's got the 9, rolls it down for the 1, got the break ball to break it in the stack again.
Yes. And you see like the bottom of the stack, like of the 1, it's like it's a cup, so you're gonna get a good spread here, right?
Yep. Uh-oh. I don't think he wanted that.
Yeah, he messed up a little, but
he still has a shot. Just cut the 8. You play into the 11 ball here. Actually, how straight?
Yeah. Yeah, he's anxious to break the stack now. I would be. Maybe he should get out and take the 12, right?
Nice shot.
Oh, now he's straight on the 11 and he can like land perfect for the 1. See, he's almost straight.
Almost straight. Then you can
push,
play the 12.
Push,
he
follow.
Draw into the 12 and have another break shot, break it into those balls.
What do you mean draw into the 12? Why not?
Like a punch draw into the 12. Having 12, play this 12 in the same corner, and then you can have a break shot break into the 13, 4, 7, 15.
But why not break now with the 1 after the 11? Push, follow on the 11 and break now on the 1. You
push forward. I think it's easier to play the natural path, but looks like he's gonna do what you're. Yeah. Okay. So he was straighter than I thought. It just looked like it wasn't.
Okay.
So now you can play the 1. He wanted a little more angle, but he can punch into those balls.
Doesn't have to hit hard here.
Nice.
Okay, still a little congestion,
but he's
Definitely
workable. We got the 15 in the side. Looks like he's pretty straight. Or he'll just tickle off the 4.
I think he has to move something. One more thing.
And he wants to move something. He wants to move the 210 out of there.
Oh, he's taking the 15 in the side.
Yep.
Nice. Now he's out. So I guess he's gonna go 310 here.
Does a 4-2 combo look pretty straight?
Yes, it's definitely feasible. Not sure that's what he wants though.
Interesting play there. Got fortunate to not,
Not sure.
you know.
Why did he do that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he needed to do that, but he did. But he's very fortunate to have a shot after what he just did.
Yeah. I think he had more in goal than we could see from here, and he had to run into it. So he said, like, whatever, I'm going for it.
He's, the 12-13. He's got perfect break ball there. He
Okay.
didn't have to try to, baby
Yeah.
that ball in and try to get the 4.
But now he's taking the 2 in the very small corridor between those 2 balls and the side pocket. You know. Wow. He came very close from losing his break ball here. Very, very close. And we know how important it is for him to stay at the table here.
Of course, especially the scoreline right now. He can make this a game if he can get the next couple racks. It can become a game easily.
He needs to get a run in, or it's hopeless.
Oh no, no. He's worried about position on his. He didn't need to worry about position really. I don't. What was his run there?
His run was, I'm gonna tell you, his run was 23. Sean is watching the replay here.
Yeah, he really didn't need to
Wow.
put emphasis on any position and missing that ball.
So is that commentator curse? I just said like he needs to get a run in and he misses the next ball.
That's commentator's curse.
Yeah.
I mean, he really didn't need to miss that ball. There was nothing to do there. The 4, the 12-13 is already set for a break ball. He had the key ball.
I'm not speaking loud, right? He didn't hear me, right?
No, I don't think so. I think the music that's playing is louder than our commentating here. But it's an unfortunate miss. It was a surprising miss, actually. It was a wide open shot, and it happens. All right, so this is interesting play here. All right, so Steve looks like he's kind of funny on this shot.
He has an angle on the right side. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Wow, why did he do that? I don't understand why he did that.
He didn't expect to come that close to a scratch, but I believe that was the right shot.
Why not just go one rail?
No, there was too much of an angle. He's going to lose the cue ball. That's why he wanted to force it 1-2 back. With the speed that he shot it, It's just fortunate he just got the.
But you could do like a kill shot, you know, a speed kill and end up perfect.
It's
No?
too hard of a control. That's why I didn't like the angle, but he played it right. And he was just fortunate he didn't scratch. But again, a nice tight angle cut shot. I just got to pocket this ball and continue your run.
See, Larry has 25-second shot time. Steve is at 18 now. He's taking a little more time.
This is
at the,
average?
Yeah, this is average.
Overall average? Okay.
Yeah, 25 for Larry and 18 for Steve.
Again, notice most Steve's break. I know that was unfortunate that he didn't scratch, but most of his break shots is where he just has to focus on cutting the ball in nice, and the cue ball goes directly into the stack. You know,
He got a very good spread. If you think that he didn't like break very hard, I mean the balls are very well spread. Can I pay after? No. Actually, I'm gonna open the tab. Steve Kerr. It's fine. So the people in the chat like agree with Sean. So I stand corrected.
Thanks for backing me up, Jude. Jude, over all these years, he definitely knows my style of play. But I mean, straight pool's a different ball game. I'm still developing into a straight pool player, which I don't mind. I love this game now, and I'm gonna continue into the next season. I'll be playing Saturdays at noon and Mondays at 8:30 in the Gold Division.
So what's his next shot now?
Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay, he finally got funny.
Yeah,
He's finally faced with a tough shot.
I mean, he missed a couple of shots, but that's the first time he misses his position, right?
This whole game. Now he's finally faced with a shot, like a tough shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he missed 3 times, like shots that he shouldn't miss, but that's the first time he misses his position.
Bridging, he's fine. I thought it would be worse, but he's fine in pocketing this two ball. Yeah. Center ball. Just make it the ball.
We got excited for no reason.
I
right?
know, but it's just the way it looked from here, like he's finally faced with a tough shot. What's up, Michael? Back in Alaska. Miss you guys. Come visit me in NYC. We'll play some pool. Uh-oh. Oh.
Another miss by Steve.
Looking back on that, he shot that just a hair too fast.
We didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that come in. He just hung up the three.
Hi, Capriel. How's it going, my friend?
Yeah, he just undercut that three ball, rolling the shot, which I'm never comfortable with rolling shots. Almost no matter what shot it is, but I try to execute the shots. Again, that must be my 9 ball, 10 ball rotation mentality.
Stuck with his old man. That's what happens when you get somebody telling it like it is.
I mean that
was
miss,
very dangerous. That was.
that miss gives Larry a very fortunate last. Not I don't want to say a last chance, but another chance at the table. Uh oh. I can tell he wants to speed up his pace. He's picking up his pace a little bit.
So one in the side pressure shot.
And then what's next? Depending on his angle, if he's straight in. Oh, now, this got the 9 ball.
So and the 11 has to be next, I think.
He's gonna bump into the 15, which he does not want to do.
He's not forced to, I think.
If he can draw out of it, which I think he can, to avoid it. No, didn't want to do that. Did not want to. Now he has no break ball. We're gonna be seeing a safety game here. What do you think?
I would try to break with the 15. I want to stay at the table here. I don't want to let Steve come back. Even if it's 10%, I would take it here.
25. With Steve needing only 28, yeah, it's maybe it can be a situation. Okay, 11 back and forth, get angle on the 15. Nice angle to go back and forth.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna break with the 15. He has to try it.
Oh no.
Damn it.
All right, so there's not much to do here. There's definitely gonna be a safety battle unless
Yeah.
Steve decides to. Yeah, there's nothing to do here.
Gonna
Unless
make the 15 and play safe on the
unless he
11.
wants to get aggressive and bank at the 11, draw out to the center table a little bit,
Yeah.
which is if you want to get sporty.
No. Even with the big lead, he play conservative.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to do. Why not give it? Why take a chance at giving things away? Oh, I think he wanted to leave it in the rack.
And now maybe he can break, right?
I think he wanted to have it in the rack.
A little bit of angle, a power.
And 11 is above.
Yeah, no,
Playable, right?
It's below. Yeah, it's
Oh,
playable.
he was trying to leave it in the
So
rack.
you see Steve, he sees shot that you and me don't even see, you know?
Oh, it's in. It's in. So now he's got it. Interesting. I did not. All right. I learn as I go. I watch. I pay attention. I commentate. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning how to play this game. I'm learning how to think in this game. So I'm looking forward to the next season of 14.1 and really keeping Pascal on his seat the whole match.
We'll see about that. Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, he almost got there, but that was such a smart All right.
So instead of like going full power, like he tried just to rip off like the corner ball, right? Because he didn't play very hard. He played
No,
like a.
he was trying to get the corner ball. He
Yeah.
was, and he just
I would have tried to play very hard and hit the top of the stack. And
no. You got to play towards the corner of that ball. Now we got the safety battle.
I think it's only the second safety battle of the match, right?
Yeah, it looks. Yeah. So with the safety situation, what have you done to on the scoreboard? How are we keeping track of those? You
Of,
told me.
of the safeties.
Yeah, it's not a missed hit. It's
So now you can enter the intent,
the intent.
like make. It's mean you're trying to make a ball. Hide is you're trying to play safe.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
you're trying not to leave anything, like as opposed to like playing safe and taking a foul. It's really you're trying to make a legal shot and hide,
Okay. So
and take foul when
hide,
it's
hide,
intentional.
hide is the new safe.
But I didn't call it safe because some people call safe when they play intentional foul.
That was a good
So
shot.
yeah, maybe you guys didn't see it because Larry was blocking, but he did a very good shot. Meaning he spread a few balls and he left nothing.
Yeah.
So now like Steve, well actually it's not too difficult here for Steve because he's not frozen. But if Larry had managed to freeze the cue ball on the stack behind, Steve could have been in trouble. But now it's fairly easy. So you see here Larry's taking his time. It means he hasn't given up. Even if it looks like it's not going to happen for him, he's,
Yeah.
he's giving 100% still.
Yeah. He's. It looks like he wants to play a shot, but in my opinion, he's got to play a safe here. He was lining. He's gonna try it to 14. I heard him. I think that's a bit too aggressive in my
What
opinion.
is he doing?
He's gonna play the 14. He's gonna try it. I'm not sure if I agree with this play, but very valiant effort.
Yeah, but safety
But
was.
still, the safe was the play in my opinion. With Steve only needing 26 balls for
Yeah.
the match. So now all Steve has to do is float this 14 up, get off the rail, and he's got the 12 as a break ball to break into the stack.
Yeah, let's see if he makes it.
Right in, nice. Now, okay, so now he has option.
Yeah.
He can play the 15, go two rails, either one rail, trying to get closer to 12 to ensure a higher percentage pocket on the 12 to break out the stack.
And Steve is gonna land perfect, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, with just with the perfect angle, just to pocket the ball, and the cue ball just goes directly into the stack.
It could be a few inches like closer, but other than that, it's the perfect angle.
Yep. All you do is focus on making the 12.
And now Larry's thinking, man, am I going to be back? I mean, probably not, right? Steve only needs one break shot.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, he's got the 6 ball.
yes, he's got the 6 ball, and then he has a long shot off the table, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Nice shot. Yeah, looks like he's got to play the. Maybe he can back cut the 13. Yeah. Very costly miss by Larry, attempting that 12-3 combo. Valiant effort, but costly miss. Kimchi. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good match. Final. The Monday Night Gold Division Straight Pool. Live here at Amsterdam Billiards.
So now he kept like those three balls on the right side for the end. He's gonna have to navigate like very precisely.
Which,
See?
does the 8 pass the 10?
Yes, but he has to kill the speed like so well. He decided to go back and forth,
Nice
and
shot.
he's going to get it perfect.
Nice
Oh
shot.
my God!
Good speed. He played it right. He had the angle to play
No,
it.
it's like good speed, like on a nickel, good speed. You know, maybe
Is that a new term on the nickel?
on a nickel. Yeah, he plays the cue ball on a nickel. I didn't invent that. I mean, I heard it somewhere.
I'll remember that one. I'm playing on the nickel.
You're putting the cue ball on a nickel.
Look at that. Little straight,
That's
but
very good.
workable.
He's fine.
What's the match duration now?
Match duration is 1 hour 32 minutes.
Fast match. I think the high run that
Yeah.
Steve had early really took away a lot of time.
And one thing is interesting in this match, we have no fall. No fall so far. Zero fall.
Oh.
Interesting,
Oh
right?
yeah, nobody scratched purposely.
Nobody scratch, no intentional fall.
What a shot. What a shot.
Steve is gonna get a shot, and he needs only 12 balls. Looks like it's
It's definitely doable.
looks like
Rack's
that's
wide open, and he's gonna free well to the win.
so you can see at the middle of the screen at the top playing forward. That's the number of balls that Steve needs to win. Now he's at 11.
I would have to bet that Steve is home free from here.
Yes, they are 11 balls free. He doesn't need to move anything to
Yeah.
win.
Maybe just tickle out the 8, 10 won 5 and like that, just like that.
Well, looks like Steve was never in danger. Huh? I mean, he started with a 69, and
A miscue and just missed a couple shots that I don't think he was supposed to miss, but
yeah, but he always had a comfortable lead. Huh?
yeah, comfortable. It's that run, that high run in the beginning, really
Yeah.
put Larry under the gun.
Do you think we have the score right? I never check the score like the entire match. Usually, like I check 2, 3 times if I'm right.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
we never did ask, but I'm sure we're
yeah,
spot on.
there was no fall, so I think I'm right.
Yeah.
Usually, when I'm
Yeah.
not right, it's because people do fall and they don't take them, or I screw up. Happens.
Playing for 7.
Playing for 7, yeah. So even though he created a small problem here, he doesn't need those balls, so
Yep.
he's okay.
He needs all but 2. He's looking good. They're all wide open pretty much. Uh-oh. If the 2 passes the 14, he's fine. If the 2 does not pass, he's got a little problem.
Yeah, needs 4 now.
Yeah, it looks like he's shooting a 2, which it passes. Playing for 3. Just rolls the ball in.
It's
Rolls,
in
not strokes the ball. Rolls the ball.
center pocket.
Yeah. Playing for 2. If our score is correct, he's playing for 2, folks.
Yeah, the official score is always the beads. That's
Yeah,
important.
that's the official score. Yes.
This is the score, score.
Yeah.
Unofficial score.
Yep. He's looking at the scoreboard. He knows. I think we're spot on with the score.
And
That's
we were
that.
right.
All right. So we have our Monday Night Gold division winner Steve Lipsky. Had a great match, Larry. What can you say about Larry's game?
I mean, he played maybe a little below what he can do. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw him the other matches this season. We streamed him and he played better. But it's such a pressure match, and he was
I,
like he was behind the whole way. So
it was Steve's high run out the gate that really put his back up against the wall.
yeah, it's not.
So
Okay,
but
so yeah, Steve. I mean, his offensive play index is 938. It's all the way up there. He has like four runs above 10 balls, a big 69, 226s, 15. Larry's big run, 23. I mean, what else to say? Steve like maintained an average shot time below 20 seconds, which is pretty fast. And this guy made no fall, an entire match with not a single fall.
that's interesting.
Interesting,
What
right?
a way the game turned out. But nevertheless, congratulations, Steve Lipsky, first place, Gold Division, Monday night. Also to Larry Moy, second place. He had a good season, and they'll both be returning in the next season, along with myself and Pascal. But we're playing the 8:30 round, so
Yes, we need player at 8:30.
yeah. Well, and we'll be streaming matches in the next season as well. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. And thanks to Pascal for this awesome live scoreboard and stats. And we're together. We're still working on things, that come up and we see to make it better.
They're gonna keep improving.
Yeah, I think.
Always
Yeah.
better.
Again,
Better experience.
yes.
Every time.
I this is my first time really officially commentating for the season, but I did have time and I do have time, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I learned and picked up a few things from Steve's style of play that I'll definitely implement into the next season of play.
Are you going to comment more next season?
If I have the time, yes, I would. I
Yeah,
don't mind.
you're running the league at the same time,
Yeah,
so it's
we could. We
difficult,
can
right?
actually. This is actually good to feed and bump off other opinions when we have two players commentating, which I don't mind you commentating, obviously, but this is a good learning tool for everybody to learn.
Yeah,
You know, put your thoughts on there on patterns of this and that, and then
yeah,
being surprised with, oh, they did this. I thought they were going to do that, but nevertheless,
yeah.
you pick up, you learn. I'm learning.
I learned a lot when the matches when Mike was streaming last season. Our pleasure, Steve. When Mike was streaming last season, like
Yeah.
he was commenting, I learned a lot from that. So that's why I'm happy we added comments now.
Yeah. Okay, guys, see you in the summer season of Team. I'm sorry, Straight Pool League. That's because I run Team 8 Ball on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But we start again this Saturday and this coming Monday. Gold Division players will return for more epic matches of 14-1. See you all soon. Thank you.